It's the ODD family, we gon' do our thing.
Astonish. We came to bring the payment on fame. Picture all the things that we bring.
It's the ODD family, we gon' do our
High
thing.
speed. We gon' do.
Welcome to the Astonishingly ODD Podcast. New and improved. If y'all remember seeing us before, we back. I go by the name of Astonish, and I'm surrounded by my brothers. We got a whole different little setup going on over here, so I'm going to pass it to the left. My brother, Javito.
Pass it to the left. What up, everyone?
To the left of him, Chris L.
What's the word?
And to the left of him, we got my man, Reek.
What up?
Speed couldn't make it today, man. Speed couldn't make it today.
He's stuck in Wisconsin or something like that, right?
Yeah, but
Making cheese, I think.
Literally.
He here in spirit though. Javito, man. See, I'm used to passing it to Reap over here, but Javi,
Gotta get used to this now.
what's going on, man? How was your week, brother?
Week was good, man. I had to become a little bit of a handyman this weekend. My mom's water heater went out,
Oh, wow, okay.
and she couldn't keep the pilot on. My sister was trying, following the instructions, pushing the little valve, and then letting go, ignite. So it would ignite, but it would turn off. So then I was like, all right, let me open it up. So I took it apart, looked at it. The little probe, the thermocouple was broken. It was cracked. So I was like, all right, because I fix my furnace all the time too. Sometimes with that little probe, you got to polish it off.
Yeah.
Pause. But I tried doing that, but it was cracked. So I just ended up going to Home Depot, bought another one, put it in, didn't work.
Damn.
I was like, all right, let me hit Thumbtack and try to see if I could find somebody to fix it. Dude said he's going to do it for like $400. And I was like, oh, man, a boiler costs, what, $500, $600? Might as well buy another one.
So that's what you did?
I was like, nah, you know what? I'll just do it myself. And he's like, how much were you looking to do it for? Because it's on Thumbtack.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, like $250. He's like, I'll do it for $290. I'm like,
All
all
right.
right, that's doable.
You got a deal.
But then,
You should have told him
I
275.
meant,
know,
I
right?
meant 200.
If he went down that much, I'm telling him 275.
I would have started real low. I'd have been like, like 175. You know what I'm saying?
Do a little negotiating.
I was thinking
tactic.
like $50, to be honest.
Times are hard right now. You know what I'm saying?
I could
With
do it
Trump in office.
myself.
Inflation, man.
Yeah.
But I ended up YouTubing it, and I figured out how that probe works. It's got to be right on the flame, and I didn't
Yeah.
do that. So I went back the next day, right before I scheduled him to come back,
Yeah.
and I put it right on the flame, put it back in, and it stayed on.
You should have told me, man. I changed mine.
Oh, what you changed?
The same thing that went out on yours.
The
Yeah.
little thermocouple probe?
Yeah. I went on YouTube and step by step, and bam. I was like, yeah, save me some money.
I like that, yeah.
I feel like that
YouTube is-
Shulada guy and said, you just saved $150.
I would definitely still pay somebody.
Not me, I'm
I'm
cheap.
just lazy.
I fixed my washer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm not the best handyman like type of stuff. Like, I'm only thing I'm good at is ordering the meal. I don't want to cook it.
I fix stuff totally out of struggle.
Exactly, that's what it comes down to.
That's the only way. I'm on YouTube and everything. Even
Me
if I
too.
can get it wrong, I gotta get it wrong till I get it right.
I mean, my philosophy is it was broke already, so what can I do? Just break it some more?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been on like handyman duty for a minute now, though. Honestly,
I wear a lot of different hats, you know? This one, that one.
Or maybe you could have done worse. Like break it more.
Yo, no lie, one time I almost...
Yeah, you would have been
Honestly-
290 up to like back to 590.
The worst thing that could have happened, and this happened to me in Mexico too, because the water heater wasn't working in Mexico at my grandma's house. And they got this old one, and it was just like out in the open in the backyard. And I was like messing with it, trying to turn the pilot on. And it blew up on me.
Oh wow.
The whole fire, I was just like pushing with the gas, playing with the fire, and then woof, burned my whole arm, my eyebrow, my mustache.
Crazy.
So that's the worst thing that
You
could have
was
happened.
you was singed. Is that what they call it? Singed?
I was syringed or whatever that was for a couple of days. I still feel that pain of just being burned. It was worst case, you kill yourself. But you gotta be careful. I mean,
That's
you live and
pretty
you learn.
bad. That's really a worst case. That's a worst case that I wouldn't kind of want to find out.
But after doing that, you know the dangers, right? You're like, okay, you live and you learn. And I'm like, all right, now I know what to look out for.
But did you die?
But did you die?
but did you die? You still alive and kicking? So, Chris Ill, man.
What's the word?
What's
the
up, bro,
word?
man? How was your week, bro?
Week was eventful, to be honest with you.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
pretty
tell me
eventful.
more. Tell me more.
What did I do? I mean,
Every time you have an eventful week, You never invite nobody. It's just your eventful week, and that's it.
Well, sometimes you just gotta do things. Like, sometimes you gotta do things for yourself.
Sometimes you gotta invite your friends.
Y'all just gotta make the ride. I always, we'll put the invite out, but yeah, this week was pretty eventful. Start off Wednesday maybe. Wednesday, went to go see Purple Rain in the movie theaters.
Purple Rain.
Dolby Digital Atmos remastered and all of that.
Nice. How was that?
Oh, it was raw. It was like,
Yeah.
to be
I always
honest with
love
you,
that movie.
It was super raw because it wasn't like you were in a movie where everybody was like, shh.
Yeah.
Everybody was singing along.
They was singing along. They was dancing. You know what I'm saying? Clapping after every song like they was at like a concert or something like that. So it was like that. It was the loudest movie that I've ever been to.
Did the Dubs make you cry?
No, they didn't. But I did not know that they had such a nice bar in movie theaters now. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a
Where
full
is that?
bar.
You don't even got to get up like at your seat. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
they
the
bring
seats,
food,
too.
everything.
The
Like,
seats were like the reclinable ones where like they
Yeah.
lifted you up, big comfy seats, as they say on Spirit Airlines.
Where was that you went to?
The AMC.
Oh, okay. AMC.
But it was like in their Dolby Digital Atmos theater. So like it's specifically made, like literally like birds were chirping back here somewhere. Like it's like, how did they do that? But
I actually haven't been to a movie theater in the longest time, and that's one of my ultimate favorite things to do.
it's gonna
is
take
go-
you guys some time.
Yeah.
You guys, between you and the two kids now, it's gonna be some time before you get back into the movie theater.
we'll tell you how it is.
We'll tell you how it is. Yeah.
But
So-
that's always a good. I mean, movies is just like back in the day. Taking a trip with the fan to a Blockbuster was like
Yeah, that was an event.
You know what I mean? Like
Hell yeah.
That was an event.
picking out the movie. Oh, it's not in. All right, let me get a rain check on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't they have deals too that was like get 3 for a certain price? So you had to
Yeah.
just get 3.
yeah.
I remember that. You had to
Yo.
be selected.
I used to like keep the movies so long sometimes that they just
You
had
paid
me
the
pay
price.
for it.
Yeah, they just put it on your account.
Yeah.
Come back, you owe like $30. Like for what? I hope Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was worth it.
And
I hope it was
watch the
worth it.
Sandlot
I
like 60 times.
used to keep video games and all of that stuff.
Right.
Till the next one came out the next year. I got Madden 2003 still at home.
Yo, I think I still had some when they went out of business. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, y'all not getting this
Not
money.
getting these back.
That's what he was counting on the whole time. He was like, one day they're gonna close, and I'm gonna have this.
Yep. And it happened.
I seen that red box pop up. I said, nope.
That's funny, bro.
I know this is the beginning of the end.
Yep. You know it was done. Then Netflix took them totally out.
Yes, sir.
Just went for the jugular. But yeah, man, I did that. Then Thursday, we had like a gents dinner. My homeboy, they own a bar.
A what dinner?
Gents.
Oh, gents dinner. Okay, bet.
Yeah, so like they own this this bar out by my house, and yeah, man, like it was a whole bunch of people that I hadn't seen in like so long too, like which was crazy, like from like even high school.
Yeah, that's fire.
So it was like his moms came in and cooked like Italian meal, like lasagna,
Yeah.
and like had like a little carafe of wine on each table, and cannolis for
Man, that's
dessert.
real Italian.
Yeah, man, like it was raw. Then went to see DePaul. Shouts out to DePaul Blue Demons. That's my
This is
old
all the
school.
same week.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to go see DePaul versus Georgetown on
I
Sunday.
miss them days.
Tickets was like $1 though, so let's not act like this was something like that was a big deal. The tickets were $1. So it's like how do you pass up on seeing DePaul versus Georgetown?
Damn, that
$4.
team must suck.
That was at the Wintrust.
Bro, they won too.
I'm taking
It's
out the whole.
crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
it was
out
at
the whole
Wintrust.
neighborhood.
It was a Wintrust. I was surprised.
Oh, y'all come with
they
me.
won, bro. Like so, it was a good game. Then watch the fight. Did any of y'all watch the fight?
You talking about the Tank and Lamont Roach?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the UFC fight.
UFC.
Pereira,
No, I didn't see it.
Pereira and some dude Mahmoud Amalov or something like that. Sorry if I'm probably.
I did not watch. Was it a good fight?
Yeah, Pereira lost, which is crazy. He wasn't supposed to lose. So now that throws a monkey wrench in the whole John Jones thing because John Jones wanted to fight Pereira. You know
He
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
supposed to lose.
Well, they both have, like, Pereira was the interim champion.
Okay.
John Jones is the champion. But now he got to fight this big white boy named Tom Aspinall or something like that. And ain't no telling, no telling. But now, now the whole thing was the two guys that were the winner between the fight between John Jones, they were going to fight Pereira. But
Yeah.
now that's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how fights go, man. I'd rather just see people fight without them thinking about, man, if I lose this fight, then I'm gonna mess up a future fight in front of me. Just fight,
Right.
bro. Just
Right.
fight. Because that's how it used to be. People just fought, bro. Now people just ducking the smoke all the time. Everybody wanted a perfect record. Everybody wanted to be Floyd Mayweather. But you're not built like Floyd Mayweather.
But I think Jones wanted to fight Pereira because he said that it was more of a legacy thing. That's the reason why he wanted to fight Pereira, because Pereira's been around. He's supposed to be.
But you said it's not happening now.
No, it's not happening now because he lost.
Well, that's a bullshit reason to.
You could still do
That's
it.
a
bro.
bullshit reason to not
Politics-
fight no more just because he
politics-
lost. That
Well,
doesn't mean he's gonna lose
has
to
nothing,
you.
It has nothing to do with him, though. It has everything to do with Dana White. It's not like this is
Yeah,
a fight
yeah,
game. You know
but
what I'm saying?
that's- yeah,
They're under one promotion, so whoever he picks to fight is gonna fight.
That's whack to me. That's
Yeah.
whack. Just get it over with. If it's a fight that people want to see, if it's a fight you want to do it. You still gonna make the bag off of it.
Indeed.
So why not?
You see? Did y'all hear about that other fight? I think it's gonna be like Pitbull Cruz versus what's it? King David. Is that his name? King Ryan.
King Ryan. Yeah.
King Ryan, I think it is. King-
Yeah, I seen him talking about it. He was at a presser with like Oscar De La Hoya, right?
Bro, it's
Ryan-
outside. It's the
Ryan
first fight. It's
Garcia?
gonna be out. Yeah, Ryan Garcia.
I thought he was fighting someone else.
No, he's fighting Pitbull Cruz outside in Times Square.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And it's gonna be Devin Haney versus somebody too on the fight card, and somebody else too. It's supposed to be like a stacked fight card, and it's supposedly if you get out there, it's free.
What?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you could get to New York,
Madison Square Garden?
and they got room, if no, it's outside. It's in Times Square.
Oh, just right in the open in May.
Right in
Yep.
the street.
Yep.
What if it rains?
That's what I was wondering too. But you know what? They've
Maybe
had
the
fights
first
outside
raining fight.
before. Like in Vegas, like back in the day, they used to have fights outside. Like I feel like
They have
Tyson-
them. They have them here, like at the park districts and
See?
stuff.
Okay.
I actually think that's more appealing because
in the
like
rain?
even just like a football game where it's raining, or you know what I'm saying, like
It looks more better on
a
TV.
baseball game where it's light rain where they ain't shut it down yet. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's still
saying?
playing, yeah.
Like I feel like the weather addition factors into it. It provides like another type of element that I would want to see. So I would want to see people boxing in the rain.
They
bro.
probably wouldn't mind boxing in the rain either because I mean it's gonna cool you down probably. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
The punches will slide right off of you.
that too. Yup. So I mean I don't see it being like a bad idea to fight
Might
in
be
the rain.
a
Unless-
couple of slip falls.
Yeah,
Unless
if they
it's-
slip.
or lightning or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they slip and they take a knee like Tank did or whatever, it's like, do you consider that a
Knockout.
knockdown? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't know. See, that's the thing because they said that they talked about it that it wasn't a knockdown though. Even in Tank's situation because he never got touched by a punch. That's why it wasn't a knockdown.
I don't
now,
like
if
it.
he would have got tapped by Roach and then took that knee, it would have been a knockdown. So that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they are saying. So
Everybody, every fight critic I've seen, they call it a knockdown. I think more people are calling it a knockdown than anything else. So I gotta go with popular decision on that. You know what I'm saying?
but technically it's not.
But
You
you're not
go
supposed to take
popular-
timeouts. You're not supposed to take
Yeah,
timeouts. in
technically
boxing.
it's
Like,
not though. And
Imagine
they
everybody
allowed
taking
it.
a knee. Now all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm just gonna take a knee. I got a little tired.
I don't understand what the whole taking the knee thing is, but I mean, I think that it was the fact that he
Well,
had.
guys, Colin Kaepernick, he told us we're taking a knee.
But
Well,
no,
I mean, if he does it politically, it's all right.
no, I'm just saying, like, especially in the game, man. Like, nah, man, can't take a knee. Can't take a knee, man.
I mean, I enjoyed that fight. I heard they trying to do the rematch to that. We talking about Lamont Roach and Tank Davis.
Yeah,
I'm all in for a rematch on that. And I think Roach might get him the next time.
I think you got him this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think
And I think he's gonna come out even more hungry now and just kind of prove a little point there.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it's always one dude that know like how to counter you, right? You know what I'm saying? You run up against him. I think Tank doing this rematch is kind of like a bad thing for his career because I think Lamont Roach then kind of figured him out, especially because they boxed when they was kids. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
that's the best, the main thing. And to me, it didn't look like they liked each other too much when they were fighting.
What they did when even if they don't like each other, I think that there's a respect level amongst the both of them. Probably because they came up through the same ranks and everything like that. But even just seeing Lamont Roach had his mom out there, and then Tank didn't want to disrespect him
Yeah.
like that. He didn't want to go crazy because he brought his mom there. And I don't think he would do that to any other fighter. You know what I'm
probably
saying?
not. Tank be talking too much shit. So.
Yeah, he be pressing the issue.
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool, man. I'm down for a good little boxing match. It's funny because like back in the day, it used to be like the heavyweights or the
Yeah.
welterweights. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Now it's all the lightweights. I be seeing these guys. I'm like, damn, you boxing at 135?
Yeah.
Even the women fighters are exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like I mean, you gotta think though. Heavyweight is kind of lackluster right now. You got what's the big white dude name?
I don't
Tyson.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson
Tyson
Fury.
Fury.
You got
Tyson Fury.
Bivol, right?
No, I think he's like light heavyweight.
Oh, light heavyweight.
Then you got Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
You got what is it? Anthony Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like these guys fight each other.
Yeah.
Like that's it. It's
Yeah,
like
because there's not many.
there's not many of them, so it's just like that's why I think that
They
heavyweight's
gotta-
so lackluster. Like that's how you feel. You know.
Yeah, they gotta fight each other. But did any of y'all see any football news today?
Oh yeah, the Bears been kicking.
Yeah, but besides that, did you hear about a former Bear?
Mm-mm.
Nah, nobody.
Nah.
Well, I heard. I didn't go through the sources to confirm this. So maybe I thought maybe y'all had heard it.
Hold on, did Chris finish his week though? He only got to Thursday.
Yeah,
Oh
we didn't get
yeah,
the-
bro.
We didn't even get the read.
I didn't even get the meat.
We good.
Right.
My week was not exciting, so we can skip me if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know my weekends. I did have my wisdom tooth pulled. You know, that's about it. And that wasn't fun, so I don't even want to talk about it.
Good. Go ahead. Did you have something on Friday?
No, I said no. Friday. We I chilled.
You chill.
Sunday.
No fun Friday.
Why does this sound like a Craig Davis song?
Because you listen to that song. That's what your heart desires.
Yo, I just seen him perform it, and I'm like, damn, this nigga sing good. that nigga is talented. Yo, you know what? Like when I watched him perform it, it was probably like he performed this a month ago, and he had like a little guitarist. It was like it kind of looked like a NPR Tiny Desk type of thing. But when I was listening to the songs, I was like, I realized that Drake took all his early singing, like melodic stuff
From him?
Craig David, bro. Like if you listen to those, the 7 Days, Fill Me In, all of that is everything that is all Drake's old style.
Really?
I was like, oh, how did they let this one get by us?
Because no one cares about Craig David anymore. That's why.
yeah.
He
That
wasn't
boy
there.
cold, man. That
He
boy
wasn't
cold.
there. He wasn't there to be able to protect his name.
He was
so,
kind
you know.
of slept on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was, bro. I'm telling you, cause
Yeah.
he from
Was he Ken?
England or something like
nah,
that.
he talked like one of those.
Yeah,
He was foreign.
He talked like Floetry.
like Floyd. They're from England.
Yes, bro. They from over there.
I never put that together.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah. All you gotta do is hear them talking, man. Like,
Ain't one of them is like solo now though, right?
yeah, that's Marsha Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Marcia's
she's
from
so-
Brosh.
Isn't Millie Vanilli from England?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I
they
think
were.
they
They
over
were
there.
from Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, or France.
Blame it on the rain.
All right, but since Ill just chilled,
That was Friday. You didn't even let me get to Sunday
bro. What happened?
because you
Sunday,
cut me
man?
off with
What
this
happened
weak ass
Sunday?
Craig
How
David
you do
song.
all of this stuff? You ain't sent us not one invite. You talking about if I invite y'all, all you gotta do is come over. Like we down to take the
Yo,
ride,
Chris
bro.
Ill is important though. I went to Flossmoor to check him out real quick, and he's like the mayor out there.
Oh, is he?
You got
Super
billboards and
popular.
everything.
Yeah, man. You know,
You
He's
the man.
important. He's important.
important up around the parts, man.
All city, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I came back.
All city.
Chris for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? I was, champion, all state, Dorsey High.
All right, what you did on Sunday, bro?
Had some breakfast at the brewery actually.
Breakfast at
pretty,
the brewery.
Pretty great too. It's pretty good. It was really good. Like,
What they got? Waffles?
oh, they I think they kind of change it like every week, but they had like like a eggs, hash brown. You can get your choice of bacon, sausage, or steak.
You know what?
You know, I'm tired of this niggas week.
I never understood why everybody hated Chris, because right now, man, I'm loving Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know. Then I think they had like some breakfast tacos on the menu. They had,
Everybody treats them like family out there too.
yeah, man. Yeah. And they had biscuits and gravy too. So like,
Damn,
it
come
was
on,
real.
man.
Man,
Shouts
bro.
out to the Flossmore
They-
Brewery. You know, I love y'all. I'll see y'all.
Man,
I'll
we ain't
see
even
y'all
gonna let
then-
them get
I'll
to
see y'all
Sunday.
tomorrow, something like that.
Nah, it's cool, man. I'm tired of Chris week. I'm tired of it. He ain't invite me to nothing, man. We beefing now.
Hey man,
But
it's all good.
so the football news that I seen today, and maybe we could check it out or whatever, but I don't want to be spreading false information. But fuck it, I am gonna do it today. Fuck it. If it's true, if it's not.
Right?
I seen that Justin Fields is going to the New York Jets.
Yeah, I saw that.
No,
What?
that's not even possible.
I saw that. He's going to the Jets. He got like a 2-year,
How long
$40
was his
million
contract
deal.
with he was with who? The Steelers?
The
Yeah.
Steelers, yup.
It was
Yeah.
a 1-year contract.
No, he was just on his last year from the Bears.
Yeah, yup, is that trade.
Yeah, so they gave him 2 years, $40 million. I did hear that.
Yeah, so I seen it, I was like, I was happy for the boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he definitely gonna get a chance to play up over there.
Yeah, and I mean, now that A-Rod is out of there, you know.
Yeah, yup. So, but I mean, I have been seeing everything that the Bears is doing. I'm loving that. Like, I'm highly anticipating this season, and I just don't want to be like getting my hopes up like I did last season, because it was all bad for me last season.
Well,
bro. I
the
was
offensive
going
line
through it.
is drastically better.
Yes.
So I mean, you guys got to leave last year alone, man.
we just gotta.
We learned our lesson. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
like you got to leave last year, man. This year is a totally different year, totally different coach, totally different
Offensive
offensive
coordinator.
line. We got a new defensive tackle too
Yup,
that
I was
came
just
over.
about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. You know, like, it's not at all what we've seen before. So I would leave the past in the past, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm gonna get off of football, but man, dog,
I'm glad we don't got to talk about that other team no more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
yeah.
which the
those
Bears,
losers.
the Bears are still gonna beat the Packers. That's all I look forward to
And
every
we
year.
undefeated this year, so you know
Yeah, that's true. That's
we're
true.
undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
we're like one of the only teams that are undefeated, right?
Yes, sir.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Trump and Zelenskyy and them?
I don't think so.
We
No.
did not.
Did you seen it, Reap?
The what? That
meeting?
whole- yes, I did.
What you felt about it?
Man, I seen Zelenskyy there, and the way he was just his hands. I was just looking at his hands.
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
he was
time,
ready to
right?
smack
Like
us.
he just wanted to smack them all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just holding it back. Yeah, it was just a horrible look for us. You know,
I feel like they bringing reality TV to politics, bro. So like it's like that's one of those things that it may happen, but the public just never see it. You know what I'm saying?
Vance really gets me. Like,
Yeah.
I
hate
want
him
to
so
smack that dude. I
much.
want to punch that dude in the face.
Well, they
like-
said that family. That's who's gonna be the next president.
and he used to talk so much smack about Trump.
Yeah, he did.
I can't stand Trump.
The
you know,
Republican
like,
Party
he's
is
a
the
horrible person.
Biggest hypocrites in all
Oh,
of
yeah.
the country, and I hate them so much for it. They're spineless. They
like-
just go to whatever he says because they know his fan base are the people that vote for them. So they immediately just lose their spine and go with the flow.
Yeah, they got to.
Yeah.
They got
Total
to.
Democrats, they all of them the same.
Well, Democrats. What's wrong with the Democratic Party is they don't have nobody that's a like pure leader. You know what I'm saying?
Green stood up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody followed that lead. I was just like, man, I would have.
No, except for that one the one black lady that's the congresswoman. She always
From Texas.
Yeah, she always be talking. Like she will always speak up, and you know what I'm saying. She always holds it down. So I will.
But them Republicans, they was clapping for everything. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
look like a bunch of little kids
Oh,
there,
yeah, you
man.
know, that's
like,
how it
I'm
go.
just like, y'all look like some fools.
But the Democrats did look bad, not clapping for the little cancer kid. Like,
Nah, yeah.
like,
Because they
come
petty,
on,
man.
Y'all can't operate like this. Like we can't go that petty by not clapping.
It's
for
like a room full of kids in there.
It is,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I don't like you. I don't like you. I hate you. I hate you more. You
Yeah.
know, you're not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. You know, it's just
They
we
don't
gotta get
have.
rid of all
It's not
these-
like they have any of the interests, any of our interests at heart. You know
No,
what
they
I'm saying?
don't. They
They
don't.
don't care.
And then you mentioned Green. You know what his first name is?
Al.
He's Al Green.
That's why he a G.
Yeah, he's Al Green, huh?
He a G. He had the cane and everything, boy. He was a G.
He is such a gentleman too. I heard him talking. What was it on the Breakfast Club? And he was just like very proper about it. He's like the cops that escorted me out were very polite, and I knew I was gonna get reprimanded, and I was willing to take that.
Yeah, he said they followed, the steps, and he's like, I got
to the
nothing
Speaker of the
against,
House,
but
right.
but he was gonna say what he had to say.
Censure, huh? They censured him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
So
And-
what exactly does that mean? Does anybody know?
I don't know what it means, but I heard that they did it that Obama did it before because somebody had did something, but it was like in a more minor scale. This one, I don't know. It's like I've been seeing like, back and forth from both sides of if it was even worth it to do it or not.
You're like, what does that mean, though? Like, I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it
not
says
sure.
censure is a formal statement of disapproval in the form of a resolution that is adopted by majority vote. The term censure is not found in the Constitution, and the word does not have to appear in the resolution. So, still doesn't tell me anything.
It still doesn't say what that means.
Is he getting
Like,
punished?
Did he get a fine? Is it like the NBA? Did he had to drop 100
It
racks?
just says publicly reprimanded.
Okay, so they just said they
just
just
slapped him
put
on the
him
hand?
in a room full of people and said, "Bad boy."
Right.
And there were
You did a
10
very bad
Democrats who
thing.
voted to have him censured.
Yeah, nah. Well, there was one of them I seen, one of the Democrats, I forget his name, but he said that he voted to have him, what's the word?
Censured.
Censured. He voted to have him censured because he did back in the day to a Republican, and he said he wanted to remain neutral on that.
So here's the thing,
I don't know
too.
what
It
that means.
says when the president is censured, it serves only as a condemnation and has no direct effect on the validity of the presidency, nor are there any particular legal consequences. So
I mean,
I think it's just like being reprimanded, but it doesn't actually
Carry
do
any
anything.
weight.
Yeah.
Right. So you could just get censured all you want. Then I should
Yeah.
get censured every time I go
Yeah,
to Congress.
I thought it meant like that they didn't have to talk, or they didn't
like
have
a couple of
they
weeks or
didn't let
something?
them talk or speak up, in meetings or things like that.
That would affect my censorship.
I just feel like they just did something that didn't do anything.
Yeah, that is pretty much. I mean, that's what it sounds like from what we.
Yeah. Well,
I want to talk some about, or kind of address what's going on, and it's been going on for a couple of years. It's not just with the Trump era, but there's this last week, I think Trump talked about defunding the Board of Education.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to talk about what has been going on. I don't know if a lot of people have been peeping this, but the Chinese government and everybody that goes to school in China, they don't really take social sciences or humanity classes. They just kind of focus on math, science, and pretty much the degrees that'll get you like a doctor, an engineer, and that's what they focus on.
yeah.
The United States has also, for a while now, kind of been attacking art classes, the humanities, the
Well, it all started back when they got rid of all the
Music.
trades and all
Yeah.
that stuff too. Because
They used to have, like,
high
cars.
schools used to have auto shop, metal
Yep.
shop,
Mm-hmm.
wood shop for kids that didn't want to go to college. You know what I mean?
the trades.
Yeah.
Yeah. But specifically the humanities, they're purposely getting rid of the humanity classes and the social sciences, because when I went to college, you had to take a couple of hours of social sciences and humanities. The reason being, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but when sheltered kids that grew up in suburbs or in all white communities end up going to the city and going to a college, their mindset changes. They realize there's diversity. They get a different point of view on life. And by taking away the social sciences and all the art classes and the humanities, it kind of gets rid of the ability to be cognitive, to make your own decisions, to kind of think outside the box. That's what those classes were set up to do, make you a responsible individual who thinks outside the box. So they've gotten rid of these classes purposely to kind of, obviously, the people in power, they want to stay in power. If you're not smart enough to find a way to combat that or to discuss that or have that argument with them, that's how they want you. So when he's talking about shutting down the Board of Education and defunding all of that, I don't know if there's people out there who think it's strictly just to save money, but there's a greater picture, and I'm going to probably elaborate this throughout the weeks, but pay attention to that. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to take these classes to put yourself in a woman's perspective so you could understand gender studies or Black History Month. All of these things that they're slowly attacking, making it seem like it's for equality, but there's a greater point to attacking these classes. And I just want y'all to pay attention to it.
What could be the equality piece of it? I mean, what would like not teaching about the Tuskegee Airmen in Naval Academy or Air School or whatever they do? What does that have to? How does that help anything? All that does is just taking away history. You know what I'm saying? It's removing history. You know, to me, that's what it sounds like they're doing. It has nothing to do with equality, but to remove history.
They jumbled that into the whole DEI thing, where DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the man has kind of felt attacked by this by saying, okay, if you got a white man and a minority applying for the same job, most likely the minority is going to get the job because of this DEI thing.
That's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to bring up the fact that obviously they went to better schools than us.
Mm-hmm.
That they probably got that internship at their father's job.
Yeah, for sure.
That their schools probably had better books and were funded with proper technology to educate. We're not going to talk about that. But the fact that they feel that these other topics of, like you just mentioned, the Tuskegee and Black history, and the first woman to do this, the first Black person to do that, they're jumbling that all up into that just to kind of erase history so that they could stop feeling bad about themselves. Whenever you bring this stuff up, it brings up slavery and these emotions of, oh, yeah, the United States is bad. So they're just trying to get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
And kind of wipe their slate clean. Instead of accepting the fact that they're in the wrong, it's this ego thing about you're making me feel some kind of way, so I'm going to change that. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, man. Like that's what they don't want. They don't want to acknowledge any of that. Like it's like, man, it's been so long, and I didn't beat up on any Negroes.
Why do you keep bringing this up?
Right, I didn't do any of that. So you know.
Hey man, Javi, that was well said, man. Clap it up for Javi, man.
Yeah.
Clap it up for Javi, bro.
Must be his rank.
Hey, listen, bro. Next election, I'm putting signs with your name up on everybody's lawn. We voting for you, man. It is what it is.
Vote Javito.
I do want to talk about another idiot. Oh, still on the Trump thing, bro. Like, he going to war with all our allies. Like, that's crazy, bro.
That's stock
You
manipulation.
tripping, like, you tripping with Canada? Yeah, he tried to run them tariffs on Canada, and Canada said, we gonna run tariffs back on y'all.
Yeah, well, they doing it to everybody's doing
that.
that.
Liquor gonna be costing.
Yo, to the point that Trump had to be like, nah, we not gonna do it. We gonna revisit it in April.
Yeah.
Man,
All right, my boy.
don't look. I love ginger ale, so
Yeah, man.
you can't not have my Canada Dry, bro. Like,
And that's the best one,
It's the
bro.
best
You
one.
can't. Don't try to slide me no Seagrams.
yeah, like really.
No,
So,
that's
yeah,
whack.
man.
That's whack. But I do want to talk about something.
I heard they also took all the with the liquor off the shelves.
Yeah, that's what was going to hurt the U.S. The
Yeah.
fact that Canada was going to be like, all right, we're getting rid of all your...
But they already bought it, so it doesn't matter. It was really stupid. I mean, that was dumb. Like I get it, like what in spirit what they were trying to do, but it's really stupid. It's like you bought it all anyway.
Jack Daniels,
Just gonna wait
Hennessy,
4 years
everything.
with it. Like it's not like alcohol goes bad. Wait 4 years and put it back on the shelf.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That was going to hurt the whiskey business.
But there's a guy in hip hop, man. I had been wanting to talk about this, but we back, baby.
Yeah, we back,
We
bro.
back, baby. So now I get to, bro. So, man, my guy Lord Jamar, bro.
Oh, that guy's a bum.
yeah, he is. He's a
Man, he's a bum.
Hey,
He
Reed,
played himself.
Reed, what was the first thing that Lord Jamar did that made you question him?
Oh, what was that? I think did we talk about it last time?
No.
No.
Nah, we didn't get to talk
No, we
about
didn't
it.
talk about it.
So for me personally, it was him discrediting M. When he was discrediting Eminem, I was like, you just sound idiotic. Not because you discredit, because Eminem don't have to be in your top 5. Everybody's top 5 is personal.
Everybody's different.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you gotta give him his credit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for one, you got to give him his credit. You can't say he's a visitor of hip hop. Not with him and his history and his background. Nah, he not no visitor. He came in just like all the rest of us. You know
I mean,
what I'm
at
saying?
this point, Eminem has been rapping for what, almost 30 years now. Like, I mean, like, and you know,
And doing it way better than
most people are.
Yes,
Probably better than Lord Jamar.
definitely. Lord Jamar is not on nobody's top 10 list.
Nah.
At all. At all.
50. Not even.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Like,
You probably find his CD in a dollar store.
bro,
damn.
Grand Poobah is better than Lord Jamar.
but
Like,
that's who we know. I mean, I be honest with you, like from them, did I really listen to Lord Jamar? No, I listened to Grand Poobah.
yes, 100%.
Or even wasn't Sadat X with them too?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah, I would probably listen to Sadat
Yes, that
before I listen to Lord Jamar.
Bro, he's literally like the wackest one in the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Didn't he just say something about what was it?
Flat Earth.
No, about Fat Joe too. He said he
Yes.
called him the wackest one out of Terror Squad.
No, he was the wackest one out of digging in the crates.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he was the wack. He said it was the wackest one out of digging in the crates. I thought, or was it? Terror
No, he
Squad?
said out of Terror Squad. He's like, you the weakest one out of Terror Squad.
Terror Squad was weak though.
Yeah, but I mean,
I used to
like,
defend
like
Cuban
Joe
Links.
put
I used
him
to
on.
Yeah, Cuban Links is
I used
decent.
to like Cuban Links.
Yeah, he was my favorite.
I used to
Adam.
put Cuban Links ahead of Fat Joe, and I used to
too.
get into arguments with that because
I'm
people
not
only
a-
knew
you know,
Fat Joe and Big Pun. They're like, "How
not
is
a
Cuban Links?" I was like,
big
"You
Remy Ma
listening?"
Man, when he did that Flowers for the Dead, oh man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
Letter to
And Pun
Pun.
wasn't never in Terror Squad.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he
Technically,
was.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. He had a big Terror Squad
Big
chain.
old-
Oh,
Two
okay,
of
so
them.
then yeah, all right.
TS baby.
So then I'll take
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Pun was the best rapper.
Obviously,
in, Terror
yeah.
Squad.
Pun, Cuban Links, then Fat Joe.
I don't
The
think
Armageddon
so.
and
Yeah.
Triple S's.
I think
Tony
maybe at
Sunshine.
that time you could put Cuban Link up there, but I think longevity wise, Fat Joe started
Obviously,
coming
yes.
out with like crazy stuff. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
put Fat Joe above
Link.
Fat
Cuban
Joe
Link.
had them hits, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can't.
think
you can't
if
take
Pun
that
was
from him.
still here though, we wouldn't
Nah,
be.
Pun. If Pun was still here, bro. If Pun was still here, like
Hispanic rap would be on another level right now.
We wouldn't
He's
even be
great.
worried listening to Fat Joe or even caring about Fat Joe if Pun was here.
He'd be like, Diddy, I guess. The
But-
B.I.G.
you know why that Lord Jamar Fat Joe issue even came about is because Lord Jamar was trying to disqualify Puerto Ricans from being at the start of the
Hip-hop.
forefront of hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's why he got issues with Crazy Legs. And he
What?
He calls them lazy legs.
That's just
Lazy
hating.
legs.
Crazy Legs started breakdancing. That's just some hating shit right there.
Yeah, that is kind of hating. though.
And I believe Crazy Legs was around before him. Like, what are
Yeah,
you
he was.
talking about,
yeah,
bro?
probably right. Wouldn't you say that? Like, I mean,
If you were in the Wild
Grand
Style
Poobah
video,
and them, they was all out like what, like the early '90s, right?
Yeah. And these guys was breaking in the 80s.
Yeah.
I would think he would be more knowledgeable about that. And he was, man, I can't remember the whole conversation, but Crazy Legs was actually on Godfrey's show, which, you know, Godfrey and Lord Jamar beefing because of the whole flat earth thing.
That's great though. That was a great one.
It was, bro. Yo, if y'all haven't checked out that Lord Jamar Godfrey video, maybe we could put it in the
Yeah.
edits, but that is crazy, bro. He got us looking crazy as being a part of hip hop. And trying to be a flat earther and can't defend himself. So basically, they had this guy named Professor Dave come up and debate him because he wanted to debate what's his name, Neil deGrasse
Tyson.
Yup. He wanted to debate him, but they got Professor Dave instead, and Professor Dave just like
Killed him.
he got a little offensive though. He was,
No, it's
he was
'cause
treating his ass a
look,
little
you got to
bit.
think though, when in doubt and you can't articulate yourself, you start to attack the other person. That always happens.
Who was the first one to throw a blow? I think it was the professor who started like calling them dumbass. And
no,
No,
wasn't.
it was
No,
Lord
wasn't.
Jamar.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Lord Jamar. Before he even got on the screen, he was like, "Fuck Professor Dave."
Yeah.
Like,
All right, then he set
Yeah.
it off.
yeah, so he set it off, and it like Professor Dave, he got a YouTube channel where he debates mad flat earthers, and he's not respectful at all in his videos either because he thinks this is the dumbest thing in the world. And he says basically you can prove that the earth isn't flat with third grade science. You know what I'm saying? So when he debunks it to these people, he's like, y'all are idiots, so I'm gonna treat y'all like idiots.
You
But
got dudes literally putting their cameras out like all night recording, watching the freaking world just rotate. You know what I mean?
Well, did you see that one where that guy was doing some sort of test and the test ended up like coming back and debunking his thought process on it being a flat Earth.
He had this whole thing with like the 30 meters and the shadow, and trying to, if the shadow was like tilted a certain way, then it was round, and ended up proving that it is round.
Mm-hmm. He ended up proving that it was round. Yeah, like so it's like, dude, like you proved yourself wrong in front of everyone. Like, what do you say?
Lord Jamar said, "Hey, dumbass, give me a working model of a ball that water sticks to it without falling off."
Oh my god!
And he said, "A tennis ball."
Lord Jamar said that a tennis.
real?
If you wet a tennis ball, the water is gonna fall off of it. It's not gonna be stuck to it. So all of these concepts that they come up with are like basic. What I see is what I believe.
My thing is this: is that the Earth and a tennis ball aren't made of the same thing.
For sure. So Professor Dave just said that just to make him look like more of a dumbass. But he's like, well, why is water falling down? Because of gravity.
Oh.
And then Lord Jamar was like, gravity. Oh, gravity.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in gravity. That's what it comes down to.
Like, Lord Jamar is weird.
He said things fall down because they're more dense. And then it's like, well, why does
they
it
weigh more?
He said, why doesn't things fall up? Because the air is less dense the higher up you go. So why don't things fall up? Like, it is just a classic thing. And then Lord Jamar asked Godfrey to take it down because he looked so bad.
It was bad.
But Professor Dave had screen recorded it, so that's how it even came out. So then him and Godfrey are at odds. He said they spiked his weed.
With what?
He said
with gravity.
With gravity.
Tennis ball shavings.
That's hilarious, man.
Man, 100% it's worth the watch. So if y'all ain't caught that, man, just look at one of our, I guess, hip hop heroes get crushed.
Nah, he ain't a hero.
Yeah, he just totally like it really made me think
hero.
he was like really like not want to listen to anything that he had to say, like ever anymore. Like if I see something with like Lord Jamar on it, I just don't even go look at it.
Next.
Like you got to think about it. He's been on Vlad.
Him, academics, I don't pay attention to.
When you go on Vlad, you kind of lose some credibility with me.
A lot.
Yeah, Vlad
Culture
definitely
vulture.
don't got a good reputation, especially in our culture. But I don't think he's the worst. I think Adam 22 might be
The worst?
Yes, I think he might be the ultimate worst.
Yeah.
Like just from what he does, it's like you go there to go to jail.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is that like I see some no jumper stuff that comes across my like
Your desk.
Facebook or whatever, and
His town.
the thing that gets me is it went from like a music like podcast to now just being some random people that most people don't know that probably gangbang.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it be Chicago, whether it be LA, these people have like it's not like they do any music. They're not celebrities, nothing. It's just dudes that's in the trenches that get known because they was close to King Von or they was FGB Duck's homie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
I seen this.
and people watch this shit too. So it's this guy kind of like, man, I don't get it. You know?
I seen this rap dude, and he pulled like a Soldier Boy move. But he's over there, he getting interviewed, and he was like, "Man, yeah, I was riding with these dudes, and I ain't really know them like that, and I was just catching a bad vibe. I really didn't want to be there, and I told him, so I was trying to get out of the situation, so I said, man, yo, I'm thirsty, like I'm gonna go to the store or something, get something to drink, and that the dudes was like, oh, you thirsty? Well, we got this Gatorade right here. They like, all right. And he's like, but I kind of, I was saying that to get away, but, I kind of was thirsty, so I took the Gatorade. And then now I drink the Gatorade, and they spiked the Gatorade with something. So now it had me feeling woozy and stuff. So we riding around, we woozy, I'm woozy, like I don't know what's going on. So I just upped the thing and bah, bah, bah. I shot all of them.
What?
I'm like,
Wow.
Oh damn!
That went south for them.
Oh my
Which
God.
flavor of Gatorade was that?
Oh my God, man.
That's the blue one.
the blue
That's that
Oh
blue
my God.
Gatorade.
They thought they were gonna get him. He ended up flipping on
And
them.
this was on a no jumper.
No, it wasn't no jumper. But look, no jumper set the tone for like all of these like podcasts or these little interview channels that be interviewing these little YNs.
Yeah.
But I was like, the audacity for you to go over there. And then he said, allegedly. No.
He said he allegedly did that.
Allegedly. Like, no, bro, you just
Pop
told on
each
yourself,
one,
bro.
yeah.
I just allegedly.
Like, if they're
went,
looking for the guy that murdered 3 people in a car, I think they know who he is now.
And all these little young bucks be on there just tricking on themselves, man.
Yeah, they do.
They just
All
be
the
telling
time,
everything.
man, all the
just-
time. It's this real sad thing that just happened a couple days ago. I don't know if it's come across y'all timeline because I didn't really know the rappers, but I guess they out of Texas. And where Charleston White is from, Fort Worth. And it's this rapper named Go Yayo. I think he started like whatever drama was transpiring, but he ended up getting locked up. So he used to hang with this guy named Get Money Lil Ronnie or something. So he had beef. They had beef with this other guy named Lil CJ Casino, and
These
just
names.
just the past couple days ago, the Get Money Lil Ronnie was at the car wash, just washing his car and stuff. His baby mama dropped his 5-year-old daughter off to him. Her birthday was just the day before, so she's sitting in the car while he cleaning the
Seen
car,
Mm-hmm.
and then these people pull up, hop out, start shooting at the car. So he ran off. People are thinking he ran away
from his
so
daughter.
they wouldn't be shooting towards where his daughter was. You know what I'm saying? But it was already too late. They had already hit her.
Damn.
So they tried running after him. Then they looked like they was running off. But when they seen him come around, he dropped behind like a dumpster or something. They ran back and they stood over him and they shot at him again, killed him. He ultimately got up and tried to run off and then collapsed. So he was pronounced dead on the scene. So was his 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I saw that. That's sad, bro. That's real sad.
Man, that's like, bro, it's so lame to try to be a street nigga nowadays. The culture is not the same. They don't run with the same code of ethics that once was. You know, gangbanging started as a community thing. Now, like, y'all over here, y'all shooting. It's a kid in the car. Y'all done killed the 5-year-old little girl. And they end up catching them dudes. They tried to make a run for it. One of them is a SA.
So he went to
Yeah, he a offender.
he went to jail immediately then.
And both of them guys, like, one of them was like out on he was supposed to do like some type of what you call it, you go to jail, then they let you out but you gotta work it off.
Bond.
Nah, not bond. He was
Work
supposed work release or
work
something.
release,
Yeah,
yeah.
work release. So he was out on that, and then he decided, I'm just not gonna do it no more. So there was a warrant out for him. And you got a warrant out for you, and you hopping out and you doing it. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These dudes was like 21, 22 or something like that.
Well, maybe he thought that it didn't matter. Like, I mean, hell, he was going to jail anyway, so.
So now, like, they looking into it. They got pictures with the guy, Lil CJ Casino or whatever, which is saying hard the hit on him. He was trying to delete pictures. He was trying to unfriend, but the internet already caught him.
Yeah,
Like, you
internet
can't,
forever, man.
bro, you can't do crimes nowadays because the internet gonna tell on you, bro. Y'all can't cover y'all track. Y'all moving sloppy out here. Now it's a 5-year-old innocent girl
Yeah.
that had to face the repercussions, which Charleston White said something, and I don't totally agree with it, but I understand what he's saying when he said it. He said, everybody's saying it's a 5-year-old innocent girl, but we are not innocent because we all have to pay for the sins of our parents. He said, if you want to look at it in a spiritual level, the Bible said you'll pay for your father's sins. So it's like you cursed. Even if you new to the world, you cursed from your father, your mother's sins.
What if you were an angel?
Well, to that point,
just, you know.
her father put her in that position, so that's what it came down
But what
to.
are you supposed to do? Not like hang around with your daughter? And,
Well,
and
I
the
mean,
thing,
if
when
you
you
live that
involve yourself in that and you live in that way, your daughter's at risk at any time.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
from what the stories is being told is like he really wasn't involved in nothing like that. He was just affiliated with the guy that got locked up that started all the drama, but he wasn't really out here being reckless and doing nothing
so
for
it's
himself.
it basically you are who you hang with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
basically.
mean, you
yeah.
affiliated. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you and homie is rapping together, they gonna think that you a part of it. They can't get to him because he's in jail. You the target, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get to the next best thing is you.
It's unfortunate though, for sure.
You know, it is what it is, bro. But it's true. I mean, I wouldn't want to actually, I won't say like, want to say anything bad about it because that's terrible for it to happen. But I mean, you can't look. Hey, man, it happens all the time. People get shot because they're around somebody else that is being hunted.
Yep.
You think if FGB Duck had like his shorty with him or something like that,
They would not do it.
they would not do it?
It's getting cracking.
Yeah.
But that beef was too deep. He actually like was out there doing stuff. So that I feel like
But
that's a
they
different
said
dilemma.
Duck really wasn't the person. Like he was just the rapper face. Like Duck wasn't even out there going crazy.
Yeah.
And these are those things. I mean, if you're gonna live that lifestyle and you trying to change, then you got to get up and totally like move away somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Away
Yeah.
from it all. 'Cause
Start
if you
over.
stay in that environment, you stay there, even if you're not involved, something gonna happen to you.
Chief Keef
Somebody
is the best.
gonna do something, and they, like you said, if they can't get to them, they gonna get the closest next to them.
Yeah, I'm glad Keith got out of there, man.
Yeah, me too,
You gotta
man.
do. You gotta
'cause
get up and go. You gotta take yourself out.
You see what happened to the rest of them, man. It's just it's not looking good, man. But Chris Hill, you put these frat lies about hazing. What's this about, bro?
So, shorties, going back to the shorties. So basically, this frat, I want to say it was accused or whatever. Not sure. Kind of lied on the fact of how this kid died. He was a part of the frat, he was trying to be a part of the frat. I guess instead that they lied about what happened and said to save face, so it wasn't on the frat, but came to find out that it was because of hazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I never really got into any of that fraternity stuff, sorority. It's just got that bad rep associated with it.
Yeah,
and
man, which
It's
is-
not for me, honestly.
It
Like,
makes no
I don't
sense.
like that whole. Even if they stop the hazing thing, I still kind of believe that they're gonna do it. It's like a secret organization, people with little secret handshakes, and that's how they be getting jobs. I mean, understand why people do it so that they can have that little. Oh yeah, I'm a AKA, and then you go into an interview and like, oh yeah, me too. So I gotta hook you up now. You're like my fraternity brother.
Right.
Well, that's
It says
AKA.
it says a
That's
mega
a
sci-fi
sorority.
It's a
member.
sorority.
It says a mega sci-fi members at Southern University allegedly lied about where Caleb Wilson died. According to reports, the initial story about Caleb Wilson collapsing at a Baton Rouge park was fabricated. Wilson, a Southern University junior, was allegedly struck in the chest during an unsanctioned Omega Psi ritual at a warehouse, where he collapsed and had a seizure. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a white fraternity?
No, Southern? No, Omega, that's the Q Dogs, bro.
You dogs.
That was the Q Dogs?
Omega Sci-Fi? That's
Oh,
Q Dogs.
wow.
I was part of the Skulls.
Yeah, man. So that's what makes it even worse because it's at a. I mean, I think Southern, if I'm not mistaken, Southern is a HBCU.
I think it is. I think
If
it
I'm
is.
not mistaken,
Yeah,
so that's
I had
not
some
good.
homies go to Southern.
And then, like, I feel like even when I was in college, I feel like Q Dogs always were the
Weren't you-
ones that were getting banned or their fraternities were getting taken off the campus or whatever. They're banned from the campus.
Weren't you in Lambda Lambda?
Yeah, man. But I was a part of I wasn't part of that part. I was a part of the black dudes
Oh, okay.
in Lambda. I wasn't
Lambda.
with the nerds, man.
Well, rest
You
in
know
peace.
what in real life? That's what the nerds it comes under Lambda, the brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm part of that one. Now.
Last Lambda I heard was the Royce 5'9" diss to Lupe, which was pretty cold, but then Lupe blazed him. But rest in peace to that guy. You got a name?
Caleb Wilson.
Oh, Caleb Wilson, man. Rest in peace to Caleb Wilson. That's super unfortunate, man. Is there anything else on this list that y'all want to tackle before we get about it? I don't think we're gonna do segments today because we missing a member.
Yeah, we missed the speed.
Yeah, I think it's only right to hold off on the segments till the next episode.
Yeah.
I guess, man, R.I.P. Roberta Flack, right?
Oh my God, I didn't even hear about that. What?
Yeah, R.I.P. Roberta Flack. That
Oh
was
my
one. I
God.
forgot to put that actually on.
R.I.P. Roberta Flack. That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, it's been like a whole lot of R.I.P.s lately.
Remind everyone where Roberta's from.
Yeah, she died. She did Killing Me Softly.
Well,
And she died like February 24th. So that wasn't that long ago.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. How did she pass?
I don't know, my friend. It doesn't say.
Doesn't say?
But yeah, Roberta Flack, man.
Man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
She lived a long, man. She lived a long life. 88. So
88. Man, we ain't got too much longer left, guys.
yeah, man. We halfway there.
Man,
Yeah.
I hope I see 88.
You know what I'm saying? I feel it in these bones
Yeah.
already. I think the only thing that I do want to discuss is the face of the NBA conversation.
Oh yeah.
Just because like it's been going around and LeBron came out saying why would anybody want to be the face of the NBA when all people do is shit on them all the time. You know what I'm saying? The thing is with that conversation, I don't think anybody gets to decide that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think that either. And for LeBron brings a lot of that on himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of that, like he brings on himself. You know, like
Is that because of the way he plays, or is that because of what he does off the court?
it could be no. It's not. It has nothing to do with what he does off the court.
No, I think he's highly respected.
He's highly respected for
when-
what he does off the court. I think that he gets shit talked to because of what he does on the court. His flopping, his antics,
Yeah.
the whole going from team to team to team.
Right, that's LeBron.
Bringing in his own friends and players. You know what I'm saying? Having his own coaches.
Creating new hairlines.
Who decides what the face of the NBA should be? Is that based on the way they play, or is that based on
That's based
who
on
they are as a
popularity.
person? Just who the most popular player is. So
Yeah.
obviously, who
Basically,
the best player
fans.
is.
The best player is gonna be the face.
I feel like there is a certain criteria to the face of the league.
You
because
gotta be the best player though. You have to be the star of the league.
The
Like,
most paid
like,
player.
it's got to be like the face of the league was Jordan.
Yes.
Then you could say it was Kobe.
Go before that.
Before Mike?
Before Mike. Probably Magic.
Magic, yeah. Magic. Then before that, probably Dr. J.
Yeah.
Then George Iceman Gervin, maybe, or
Okay, so then after Jordan is Kobe.
I would say Kobe or Shaq, maybe.
What
you
about
know.
Iverson?
I would say Iverson.
Ivo? No, because Ivo they didn't like
publicly-
what they didn't like what he was about. They
He
didn't
was
like his
only-
tattoos. They didn't like his braids. They didn't like
He was
any of
the
that.
underdog face.
But
of
that's
the
where
NBA.
I'm getting at, where it's a certain criteria to the face of the league because everybody's been kind of like, I won't say cookie cutter, but they are like clean imaged.
But
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
that Ivo was better than. I mean, I don't think that Ivo was better than Kobe.
He was not.
He wasn't, but I
And they
will
played
say,
at the same time, so I think Kobe was the face.
but I
Yeah,
will
Kobe
say,
was.
I will say that I do think that Allen Iverson was the face of the league for at least maybe 2 to 3
in
seasons.
the urban community for sure.
I don't think so.
I think
Because-
he was popular, but
Yeah,
I don't think like
he
the
was the
face of the
face.
league.
I think everybody in the urban community who wanted to play like him, dress like him, get the tats like him, put him as the face against Kobe.
Yes,
they wanted
he-
him to
he-
beat Kobe.
you could-
I wanted him to beat Kobe.
You could only have that type of cultural presence if you're the face of the league by the people. Now, he wasn't the face of the league by the league because they tried to do everything to discredit that. But I think he had a lot of people going against Kobe, who was the best player at the
Yeah.
time in the league. But people were going against Kobe to be Iverson fans. You have a lot of people, like I stopped liking Kobe at a certain period of time because I was an Iverson fan.
Right.
You know, and to like,
I like Ivo too, but I just I didn't. It was hard for me to become I feel like I missed out on a lot of Kobe because just of like not really liking the Lakers because of how he acts like he was Michael Jordan.
yeah.
So but I will say that like the second half of his career, I definitely got into him, but I wish I could have got into him a little bit more.
Yeah, me too. I didn't appreciate him because it was like too soon. We just lost Jordan.
Yeah,
And I was
exactly.
like, oh, you little copycat.
Right.
And then Iverson came in. He was completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was actually the biggest knock on Kobe is people just he was the next thing. It was like
timing was
Jordan
off.
all over
Right.
again, and
Yeah.
just his mannerisms and everything.
But I think he was like the only one who could pretty much duplicate what,
Right, he
what
did.
Jordan did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I mean, this dude, what's his, LeBron?
Mm-hmm.
He's out of there. There probably won't be a face in the league for a couple years.
I don't feel like they'll be a face of the league.
I mean, Shy, they're trying to do that with Shy.
Yeah, they are.
You can't do it with Ja Morant. He killed that. And I don't
He's
think
a
Ant
new
wants
Iverson. Yeah.
I think they trying to push forward Wemby. I think the only thing that is holding that back is they scared to put an international player as the face of the league.
to. Joker
I
is the
agree.
face of the league now.
Also international.
One of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming to that time, bro. Like these boys overseas, they hooping with purpose.
Yeah.
Over here, like they hooping for money.
Well, they hooping. They don't practice no more. That's what I was told. It's just AAU games. They don't practice. These guys that are coming from overseas still practice.
Yeah.
You know, practice now is a shoot around. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like a organized practice.
scrimmage.
All right, look. So before we go, let's wrap it up like this, because my team since the beginning that I had probably taken it this year was the Dallas Mavericks, and that's out of there now.
Yeah, that's a wrap. dog.
That's so far out of there. So I just want to ask y'all. I go down the row. Who y'all think is winning the championship this year? We gonna start with Reed. Reed, who you got? Your Lakers looking good, bro.
I know.
Even though the guy on there, you don't like that guy.
Yeah, I know.
But they
I
hooping
mean,
on it. They number 2 right now in the West.
I think they have a chance of making it to the chip.
Okay.
If Luka keep on playing like he's playing, yeah, they definitely.
He hasn't even, in my opinion, he hasn't even had like a Luka game.
Yeah.
And they still been balling. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's I didn't know how that fit was gonna pair. I didn't think that they would actually be that good until like more time passed, maybe next season, the season after that,
Well,
or
that's
something
gonna
like
be
that.
Luka's. That's gonna be Luka's team once LeBron's gone.
Oh
so,
yeah, for sure. But what they're doing right now, like I've been impressed with it. They even hiding Luka's faults on defense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
it's
crazy.
It's easier to do that though when you have. I guess you have a LeBron on the team too. You know, like and he doesn't play
And you
defense
got an
either.
Austin Reeves, bro. Like
OKC still what?
they number 1.
They still won, right?
Yeah,
and
they
they've been
number
holding
one.
it down pretty much all season, right?
Yup. Them Cleveland Cavaliers
Cleveland,
is
yeah.
balling like
Yeah, Cleveland,
crazy.
That's crazy too.
Yeah, it is.
And Boston is
Underdogs.
still doing their thing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't know if I can really call it. I don't know. I think it's
if you gotta pick.
Who do you want?
I gotta pick.
Yeah,
do you want?
You gotta pick.
Who do I want?
Who are you gonna root for?
I don't want to see like Boston win. I'm tired of.
You tired of Boston after one win in the last.
But I mean, they're always there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
like I want to see something new. Like I want to see like an OKC in Cleveland or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That would be a
That'd
great
be
game,
nice.
but that's
That
not gonna
actually
happen.
would. It
No.
would be a great game. But I don't know if necessarily that's the game that is going to be the
people wanna
popular
see-
game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not going to be the most viewed. You know,
Okay, so out of
championship.
those two, who you got?
OKC.
Okay, see, all right,
Yeah.
bad. Chris Hill, man, what's up? Who you got?
I don't got nobody, man. I don't give
Pick somebody, bro.
the Bulls.
He got the Bulls.
They definitely not me. Josh Giddey had like a triple double in a win
I think
the
they're
other
giving
day.
out some
Yeah,
cheap
they've been.
tickets in my email.
They've been balling though, man. Like
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna trip. They've been balling, man. We got a white team now, man. You know what I'm saying? So they
you
balling.
do. You ain't picking for real?
I don't care. I really don't.
He's going for the Bulls.
I'm a Bulls fan, bro. I would be lying if I picked somebody to win.
All right.
Because I don't even know. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who really plays on any other team.
I
You know what I'm saying? Like,
mean, New York doing their thing too.
I only watch like Chicago sports. That's terrible, man. Like it's hard for me to watch anything else. Like I can lie to you and say, you know, OKC, but I don't know.
Okay.
Like I don't even know. I'm only saying that because I was seeing them play yesterday.
Yeah, I'm only saying because you made me pick.
Denver. How about I say Denver?
Denver? All right, bet Denver. Lock it in for Denver. Lock it in. Javi, what's up, man? Who you got?
I'm also liking Denver.
You also liking Denver. I love Russell Westbrook on Denver, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy for that guy, the way he's balling over there, because
Yeah.
he been shit on so much. Like, he deserves this.
Well, you know that's that curse, man. I'm glad he got that curse off of him, man. The curse of OKC, of being with that one OKC team that they couldn't get along.
But they won a championship
No, they didn't.
with KD. They didn't make it to the NBA Finals.
No, they did not win a championship with KD.
No?
No, wait,
Not OKC.
no, OKC. What are you talking about, Javi?
I thought that team with Durant and Westbrook had made it to the
You know what that team did, Javi?
what they
This
do.
is what that team did, right? That team made it to the Western Conference Finals.
And was ass.
And hold on. Before they did that, no. Okay,
They ain't won
no,
a championship since 1979.
Look. OKC made it to
Supersonics?
Think so?
Damn.
OKC made it to the Western Conference Finals and was up against the Golden State Warriors 3-1.
Yeah.
And still managed
Lost.
to lose.
And then he left, go to OKC. I mean, go to Golden State.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a curse on that team, man. Harden, ass. KD right now is pretty much ass. The only person that's pretty decent now has been Russell Westbrook. But before his resurgence, what was he? Ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why KD gets slandered, because they was up 3-1. Then the Warriors went on to face the Cleveland Cavaliers. They went up 3-1. And then the Cavs end up beating them.
Yep. That's
You know
with
what I'm
Kyrie.
saying? Yep, that's with Kyrie. And then after that offseason, KD went and joined the Warriors.
Yep.
So that's why they was kind of looking at him on like some LeBron tip. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Great.
But my pick is, I think it's going to be, for the West, it's going to be the Lakers. It's going to be the Lakers. And then out of the East, it's going to be the Knicks.
The Knicks.
The Lakers, Knicks.
Who's gonna win then?
Who's going to win is going to be the Lakers. I think it's going to be the Lakers.
And I think that's what like the people want to see.
Yeah.
Do
everybody-
they?
They
so.
want to see Luka
I
win a
don't
chip.
know, man.
I think because of Luca though.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they care
yeah.
about Luka. I just don't think they want to. They want to
They don't
watch
want Bron, though, I mean.
Denver win again.
Little Bronny Jr. gonna get a championship. I'm kind of hating on that. I'm from
Does
Chicago.
the
I'm
G
sorry.
League-
I'm not gonna
He's in
lie.
the G League. He doesn't.
No, he's playing again.
You got to play a certain amount of games to get a ring, and I don't think that he's gonna have enough games to get a ring.
They don't
At
give
this
him a
point?
golden towel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because he only plays home games.
It's crazy because I think like the team Masseuse get a ring too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
But if you don't play a minimum amount of, a minimum amount of games, you don't get a ring.
Okay, very last thing before we get up out of here. Did y'all see LeBron run up on Stephen A. Smith?
Sure
Yep.
did.
How y'all feel about that?
Steven don't care. He just got 100 mil.
Yeah.
I think Stephen A. cares about
He don't
this
care.
dude running up on him. He's like, I get $20 million a year to talk about your goofy ass. Okay?
I just think it's whack because listen, your son is in the league, bro. Like he's gonna get criticized like every other.
He's
NBA player.
ass. So that's the problem. If he wasn't ass, then we wouldn't even be talking about
Thing
this.
is, LeBron didn't come at him like a basketball player. He came at him like a father.
Yeah.
He was like, "Keep my son's name out your mouth."
He did a Will Smith.
Little Will Smith.
Yeah.
But it's not legit because your son is a basketball player.
Yeah.
He criticized his play. He ain't say like
That your son is a
That
terrible
comes
human
with that
being.
comes with the territory, man. You
Yeah,
know what I
bro.
mean? If you're a
Like, come
buster,
on.
you're gonna get called out being a buster. That's it.
Yeah,
all of
pretty
that
much.
stuff they talk about Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody come up to Kwame's defense. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, come on, bro.
He'll
Like,
be going in on Kwame Brown.
I like Kwame Brown though, like especially after the NBA. Like I be watching his YouTubes, that boy be going.
He be
in.
going in, bro, with the most countryest accent in the world, bro.
But yes, sir. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the Astonishingly Odd Podcast.